Hi, I'm Paul Stewart. I work with Adam Factory Music Licensing, and I'm an independent music supervisor. And I've been doing this for over 20 years. I've done approximately 40 feature films and about three or four TV series. Uh, I had a background as a music manager before I got involved in music supervision, but primarily music supervision, music placement is my main thing now. Well, typically it's like a really specific need that I have. So it's kind of hard to answer that question specifically because each one's unique. Obviously there's a quality level, that's necessary, which I'm happy to say almost everything I've heard on Music X-Ray has been of that quality level, which is great. But it just depends on what the need is. It can be very, very specific, and oftentimes I'm just trying to find some good options to present to possibly a director who would be making the final decision. Maybe I'm supplying music to an editor who's going to be cutting things in and seeing how they work, and then maybe playing it for a director or producers or so. You know, uh, I'm looking for what I'm looking for right at that moment often, but definitely, a certain level of audio quality and, professionalism in the material is obviously important. If a submitter could expect a wide array of different things to happen if I select one of their songs, because the process can be, really long on my end. I mean, just I'll give you an example. I'm currently working on three feature films and one TV series, and one of the features I've been working on for over a year. We're not going to finish mixing the film until the summer, and I'm not going to clear any of the music until we know that it's in the final mix. So I'll do kind of pre-clears with people. I'll submit stuff that I know I'll be able to clear because it's from smaller artists or up-and-coming artists or producers. But it can be a very long time sometimes. I select, so have patience because the process is very long, and it can also be very quick. It can be the exact opposite. It can be, immediate, where we need something and the turnaround is like that. So every situation is pretty unique. Oftentimes there can be quite a process going on behind the scenes on my end with your music that, you may or may never become aware of, where I'm presenting it to, like I said, editors, directors, and we might be playing it to picture. It might get liked. One person might like it, it might end up getting vetoed. It might be in the final cut all the way until they just cut that scene, has nothing to do with your song, is then out of the picture. So and in the reverse, a scene can get thrown in at the last second with some music that never was, that could be yours, or there could be a need for something, and I can pull from the resources. And I've definitely been culling some great material from the Music X-Ray stuff that I haven't placed yet, but I know I will. And I have it in my back pocket for these kind of opportunities that might spring up where we need something fast. I have to know I'll be able to clear it directly, with one party, and that they've already submitted it for something like this, and they're open to the opportunity. And so it's a wide array of things that could happen when your song gets selected, but most of them, fingers crossed, could be great, because if it happens, then your song will send you a license agreement, and there'll be a fee involved for your music, and you'll retain ownership of the song. There'll be residual income when the song plays on TV. Because you'll be registered with a performing rights society that'll pay you, like ASCAP or BMI. So, these are some of the good things that are going to be happening to some of the people that have submitted great music to me very soon. There's a lot of reasons I like using Music X-Ray. One thing that I found it to be really helpful for is, like, when I have very specific needs that maybe are not something that I do on a regular basis, so I don't have a lot of that kind of material easily at my disposal. I recently had a search for a modern dance routine and the kind of music that maybe someone would be doing a modern dance routine to. So it wasn't something I had a lot of kind of in my pocket and currently had been using, and I got some great submissions. Through Music Xray, and also too, I'm always trying to find for many of the needs that we have. It's an opportunity for an upcoming artist, producer, and I want someone who's going to be excited for the opportunity and just I can't necessarily have the time to deal with somebody who thinks that they're supposed to get more money for something or what have you. So dealing with artists that are excited for the opportunity and finding new and talented artists is a big part of what I've always done, and I found Music Xray to be a great tool for it. I mean, I think that some of the barriers to entry to it make the quality of the music a lot better and allow me to be able to use it as a service where some other services is just too cumbersome. There's so much stuff that's just not worth it that I can't spend the time on it.